Hello from Sarah and welcome back to my Tunisian Stitches collection with a brand new exciting Tunisian crochet stitch. I've named this stitch Tunisian Torch Stitch. It is an airy stitch that produces a light open work texture ideal for summer projects. The Tunisian Torch Stitch can be worked from a chain in multiples of 2 and it has a 2 rows repetition. It does not curl as you see, and this is how it looks on the back. Nice, isn't it? So let's get started. So here I have started from a standard foundation row in Tunisian crochet of 20 stitches, and now I start with row repetition number 1. First loop on the hook counts as stitch number 1. Now we are going to insert the hook under the next 2 vertical bars as if for a 2 together decrease from right to left under both vertical bars. Then I yarn over, pull through both loops and drop a single loop on the hook. Okay, so this is actually a 2 together decrease. Now we will bring the yarn to the front of the hook as if for a Tunisian purl stitch. But what's different from a Tunisian purl stitch, we will keep the yarn in place on the hook with our finger. Then we go insert the hook under the next 2 vertical bars together. Now I do not let go of the yarn on the hook, but keep on holding it in place there so that the yarn remains on the back of the work. Now we will yarn over and pull through those 2 loops. Okay? By doing this, we create this diagonal yarn on the back of the work that produces the stitch pattern. And this is how we will proceed until the end of the forward pass. So again, bring the yarn to the front of the hook, keep it in place with your finger, insert the hook under the next 2 vertical bars together, yarn over and pull through without letting go of the yarn with your finger. And this is how we will proceed until the end of the forward pass, as I said. Always remember to keep the yarn in place with your finger, because if you let go of it, when you yarn over, the yarn will slip in front of the work and produce the purling, what we don't want right now. So keep it in place, yarn over and pull through. Like so. Okay, we have come to the border stitch, the last stitch of the forward pass, and we will work it as usual as a neat closing stitch, as I like to call it. So we insert the hook both under the last front vertical bar and its back bar at the same time, like so, in order to produce a nice edge on the left as it is on the right of our work. Yarn over, pull through and drop a loop. Now we will proceed with the return pass that luckily is the standard one for this stitch pattern also. So yarn over and pull through 1 loop only first, then yarn over and pull through 2 loops together, yarn over and pull through 2 loops together, repeating this second movement until the end of the row and until we're left with just 1 loop on the hook. So here I am. In row number 3 we will have the second row's repetition. Again, it is very easy. Just look at what you have created so far. Can you see those small spaces here created by working the previous row? This is where you need to insert your hook now. So this is the first space we encounter, so we insert the hook there, yarn over, pull through, as if for a Tunisian full stitch, but then we yarn over and make a chain 1. And we do this, we repeat this twice in one space. So this is once, and this is twice. And we will repeat this until the end of the forward pass. So next space is this one. We will insert the hook there, yarn over, pull through, and chain 1. Again, in same space, insert hook, yarn over, pull through, and chain 1. And we will repeat this movement across. Just pay attention that you insert the hook right in the middle of that space. This is the last space we had created. Just count stitches as you work, because you must end up always with the same number of stitches, which in this case was 20. Okay, and here once again we will finish with a neat closing stitch. So then we chain 1, or let's say we yarn over and pull through 1 loop only first, and then we proceed with the yarn over and pull through 2 together in a standard return pass. So, and this is the stitch pattern already. So here on row number 4 you need to repeat row repetition number 1. Remember how it was? So just for the first pair of stitches we will not bring the yarn to the front, but we will work a standard decrease. So by just going under the first 2 vertical bars, yarning over and pulling through 1 loop only, okay, on the hook. And then for the rest of the forward pass you will repeat the movement that's typical for this pattern, so with the yarn to the front, keeping it in place, yarning over and making a decrease, let's say. And this is it. Of course, after row repetition number 1, you will continue with row repetition number 2 and alternate between the 2 rows repetitions until the end of your project. And this is it for today. I hope you liked this stitch. I did. So thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye-bye.